physical and academic changes that have happened in the dozen years that I've been president, I am indeed reminded of how committed, hard-working, and ingenious the NIU community is. I didn't say it was easy. But despite the economy, despite government's disinvestment in higher education, despite all that has been thrown at us, NIU has risen to every challenge, ascended in its national profile, and built the framework for an even brighter, more sustainable, and more independent future. Now, I cannot express in words my love for this university, for its people, for its faculty, for its staff, and especially its students, who every day invigorate and inspire me. Now, we have shared triumph, and we have shared tragedy, and in some ways, I feel that we have experienced a whole lifetime together. But a university presidency is not a lifetime appointment. In recent months, after several discussions with Barbara, who's here, and my son Russell, I have decided that this is the time. This is the time for me to pass the torch to another who will carry out the noble mission of this great university. And so my final day as president of Northern Illinois University will be June 30th, 2013. I will complete 13 years of presidential service to this venerable institution.
You know, you need a decade to make a contribution, and I felt the time was right for me, and the time was right for NIU. I think we're in all things being equal, like I tried to make the case, we're in pretty good shape. So it's time to pass it on, and I look forward to helping out as best I can, and to being an advocate for higher education in the state and the country. Well, I will, of course, my commitment to provide whatever transition support I can for the new president, to provide support for the trustees during the search, whatever role they want me to play, and then I will continue to be involved in some way with our donors in trying to raise private support for our students and our academic programs. And above and beyond that, I'm going to do some writing, and maybe a little teaching, and maybe some consulting, and see what that brings. Well, you know, when people make this decision, there's always some personal elements to it. But I felt that this was a good time. We had a major capital campaign. We've had a lot of improvements. We have a great academic strategic plan and a very good benchmark Vision 2020. We have buy-in from our community in those principles. And then I do believe that these presidencies are not lifetime, that at some point it's time for a new fresh perspective and new energy, although I have more energy than you can possibly imagine, but I do think that fresh perspective is helpful. So it was a combination of things. Ultimately, I felt it was the right time for me and the right time for NIU.